All right, we're here with Miley Cyrus. Hold it down, hold it down. Okay, Miley, first question from one of our listeners, Raina Marie Landis. She wants to know, she says, what cover song can you play on your guitar?
What cover song? I Love Rock and Roll, which I do in my show. I can play a lot, or like Imagine. I can play a lot of songs.
Do you collect anything from each city you stop on your tour, like magnets, coffee cups from each state?
I really like Chinese food, so I try to eat Chinese food as much as possible on the tour. So I always take the little fortune cookies. That's why I wear fortune cookies. I love fortune cookies. So I like kind of collect little fortune cookies from different cities.
All right, another question says, Miley, do you have a Facebook for your fans to add you? Because I'm part of a poser group of Facebook fans that find the fakes and posers of you, and they get them deleted.
That is really helpful. Thank you. But, no, I just stick with MileyCyrus.com or MileyWorld.com.
Her name is Miriam. She wants a shout out.
Miriam, you rock. Thank you for doing that. That's really cool. We need to get the posers off because I do not have either of the MySpace or the Facebook.
Does it confuse fans? It must if they're doing it.
Yeah, I think people end up thinking they're talking to me, and I hear people tell other people, and they're like, oh, I'm your friend on Facebook. We talk, and I'm like, you need to delete that because it's kind of scary. You never know who that is.
All right, from Paris, do you have extensions in your hair, and what's your natural hair color?
Maybe not. That's why my hair is so big. It's full of secrets. And my natural hair color is just this. I don't really color it much. It's like reddish brown.
One more question from Valerie. It's a Louisiana question. Do you like gumbo? Have you had gumbo?
Gumbo? Yeah, I do like it, actually. I had some the other day, actually, but not here.
Can you tell the difference from having it in Louisiana and having it somewhere else, like maybe Nashville? Is there a difference?
I've never had it in Louisiana.
I wouldn't do it before the show. If you're not used to it, I'll wait.
Okay, I'll wait.
That's from Valerie at Awesome Elementary. Another question. Since you're on the road with all these people and you touch a lot of people and shake hands, do you worry about catching the swine flu?
Do I worry? Yeah, I don't shake hands that often. And if I do, I usually do put my sweater over my hands because I don't want to get sick again, ever.
Or elbow bump.
Yeah, elbow bump, fist pound, that's always a good one. That's why the pound it was invented.
Eric in New Iberia asked this question. Let's say you didn't have a boyfriend. How would the average guy or the guy who's not in show business get your attention? Do you have a boyfriend screener? Is it your dad? What do you look for in a guy?
Usually I just, have castings and, I'm just kidding. Usually I just put in, like tall, dark, and handsome and have them, no. Just like, I don't know, just be like chill and I'm hyper and, I am, so I like, like my boy to be like chill and like be able to go with the flow. I hate making plans. So anyone that's like not making plans and basically just wants to like live life, that's kind of how I am. I just want like a free spirited guy, but I don't have to date someone that's in the industry or anything. I don't care.
Last question from Monica. It says, I read you get an allowance from your parents. At what age are you going to start really spending your money, and what's the first big thing you plan on buying?
Now! Just kidding. The first thing I plan on buying, when I get back from tour, I kind of want to buy a car for myself, because right now I share a car with my sister's nanny, and that really stinks because she always has the car taking my sister places. So I think after tour, I want to buy a car.
So what are you going to buy? What kind of car?
I want to buy a 97 red Jeep.
And why that one?
Just because it looks really rad, and I used to be a really big fan of Jurassic Park, and that's kind of looks like the car that they used to drive, and that's pretty cool, and you see them like going through all the forest and stuff, so I kind of want to do stuff like that in my car.
So Miley, one more thing I promise before you go. My little boy's selling popcorn for the Scouts. Do you think you could?
I gotta go. They're calling me on stage.
Okay.